quiet.
What's happening, people? Welcome to the Powertrip podcast live. You're now tuned into Thursday evening chat with your host
Charmaine.
and Saquon.
Welcome back. How are you guys doing?
Hola.
To our returning guests, what's good? Hope everyone's having a great evening. To our new guests, welcome in. Don't be shy.
People. Welcome.
So before we get into the juice of today's episode, I just want to start by saying every Thursday evening, we get together to discuss controversial topics surrounding family, community, and relationships. And we have three main goals. Our first goal is to strengthen communication skills within our communities. Our second goal is to broaden our perspectives so that we can all gain a greater understanding. And our third and probably most important goal is to continue to build exceptional families that we will continue to uplift the world around us. So with that being said, thank you all for joining.
Thank you, people. Thank you for joining, and thank you for, really joining us with getting, accomplishing these goals.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah,
goodness.
Really appreciate it.
So how's everyone's evening going?
Yes.
Can you scoot over?
You say you feel like you're not sensitive to this?
Well, not in my red bubble. Okay, thank you. All right. Yeah, how are you guys all doing tonight? We have an interesting read for tonight.
Yes.
So we're excited to go over that and see what you guys think.
Who do we have here so far?
Oh, and let me do my sharing. Hold on 1 second. Okay.
Why are you laughing?
Because
See, you always make things more awkward than what they need to be.
It's not awkward to me. Hi, Aunt Marie.
Hey, Aunt Marie.
Hi, Aunt Chi-Chi.
Hey, Aunt Chi-Chi.
Okay. Did it?
What?
On Facebook. I'm just trying to share it, but I didn't. Usually it always pops up as soon as I go on.
Okay. How's everyone's week going?
Okay, perfect.
Well, yeah, the week. It's Thursday. It's almost over.
Yes. We hope everyone's safe, happy, and flourishing. All right. Well, while you guys type that, let's start getting into it. You want to read what the email of the week is?
Okay.
Hi, Auntie Vivi.
What's up, Auntie Vivi? All right. So this email subject is, my husband's been saying this name in his sleep for weeks, and I recently found out who it belongs to.
Okay.
All right. My husband has been mentioning the name Chloe in his sleep several times in the past week. He'd do it 2 times a week. It didn't bother me much at first, but it freaked me out as it kept occurring. I'm not going to lie. I don't know who Chloe was. Well, I didn't know who Chloe was. And every time I asked him, he denied it ever happened. I would explain to him about me waking up to him making noise and then hearing him say the name Chloe in sentences that didn't make sense. He'd mumble a few words, and the only thing I could make out is the name Chloe. He kept denying it, saying he doesn't even know anyone with that name, and said he probably heard it in a movie or something. I let this whole thing go, but a few days ago, I was at my in-laws with my brother-in-law, mentioned that he's been seeing someone, and to surprise, her name was Chloe. None of my in-laws knew about her until he told them. I asked my husband if he knew about her, and he gave a long stare and said, yes, his brother did mention her a few times before, and that was it. I gotta say, I got somewhat bothered because I tried to work with him on who Chloe was before he said he didn't know anyone with that name. I talked to my brother-in-law later, and he said my husband met Chloe with him twice at the restaurant 2 weeks ago. I waited till we got home and brought it up to my husband again, which he thought was unnecessary. I said, okay, we won't talk about the fact that he calls this name in his sleep, and asked why he didn't tell Why he didn't tell me his brother was seeing someone with this name and even had dinner with her and his brother. He said the dinner thing happened by coincidence, and he didn't mention her because he thought she was just a friend of his brother's and didn't pay attention to her or her name. He wanted me to stop bringing it up and stop interrogating him like he did something wrong and that he didn't appreciate how I approached him with my questions. Days later, he said the name again, which made me feel irritated. I took my stuff and walked out the bedroom, not knowing what this was about and how to react. My husband said I was overreacting and that I can't be upset over something that he has no control over. I just flat put told him that I was bothered by him saying a woman's name in his sleep and should expect me to feel upset no matter what name he used. He brushed me off and insisted I was being over dramatic about this non-issue, and again asked me to stop bringing it up and ignore it. Maybe it'll go away. I'm not sure if I should ignore it, especially after I learned that his brother's potential girlfriend has the same name and she already met my husband before, so that cannot be a coincidence. I was told that you only say someone's name in your sleep if you happen to use it a lot while awake, but I'm not sure.
Hey, doll.
What's up, my G?
And Aunt Marie says, Jesus, wow, we weren't born last night. Shaking my head. So, summary for all you guys who are just joining. Basically, this woman said her husband has been calling out this other woman's name within his sleep. Her name is Chloe. About 2 times. Hey, Boo Biz.
What's up, Janae?
About 2 times per week. And she can hear some like other words, but she can't really put it together. All she can make out is the name. She confronted the husband about who this woman is, and he claims he never even met a Chloe, doesn't know a Chloe. Fast forward, they go to the in-laws' house, and she talks with her brother-in-law, finds out that he's actually dating a new woman named Chloe. So that was strike number 1. Like, oh, so you know a Chloe. So she confronts the husband, asks him if he knows, or like, did he ever meet this Chloe that the brother-in-law is dating? He said he was told about her, and that was it. Then she confronts the brother-in-law and asks him, and he says that her husband actually went to dinner with them twice. So they go back home, discuss it. Husband said it's not a big deal. I don't even know why you're bringing it up. Stop bringing it up to me. And then he actually says it again. She leaves the bedroom. He still says it's not a big deal. So what are your thoughts? Let us know. Let us know. She said, is she overreacting or is he playing? And I'm going to tell you he's playing. He is playing. Yeah. Okay. Oh, man. You want to go first?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
What I'd say, if I had to tell her anything, I'd say it's something that he knows that he's just not saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. I can't say that he messed with this girl or not.
Mm-hmm.
But because obviously the brother is dating the girl Chloe. That's who it is. Is his brother's girlfriend that he's mentioning. But why? I don't know. I can't tell you. Maybe in my head, what I'm thinking is, since the brother didn't tell anybody, I think it was supposed to be a secret.
No, but the brother told everybody there.
Once she brought it up.
Yeah. No, not once she brought it up. He told everybody that he was dating someone new and her name was Chloe.
I thought they said everybody didn't know until he told them.
Exactly. So he brought it up before she even knew. Like, before she said anything to the brother-in-law, the brother-in-law was telling his family, I'm dating somebody. No one else knew at the time, but he told them, I'm dating somebody and her name is Chloe. And that's when she was like, oh.
Okay. Okay. She saying she didn't bring it up.
No.
But he ended up saying that.
Right.
Okay. Well, nobody knew. Why? I just maybe he felt like the husband's wrong for lying and saying that. I believe that the husband is wrong for lying and saying, he don't know or whatever. But I think if that was the moment that he was telling everybody. Maybe he felt that it needed to be said at that time and not before. Because this is going on for weeks.
Okay. Cute. Mommy says her husband is wrong, and why did he lie? Boy, bye. Exactly. I don't know why Saquon's trying to make excuses for the man.
What excuse am I
he
making?
Was holding this deep, dark secret for his brother, so that's why it was just coming out in his sleep.
It's possible.
That's what you're saying, though. So you make an excuse for the guy. Why?
You mean it? So you trying to tell me somebody can't have a secret in their head, and if they talk in their sleep, say it in their sleep?
A secret from your wife that your brother is dating someone named Chloe, and then why, when you say the name and she asks you about it, you lie and say you never even met a Chloe. You don't know a Chloe.
I don't know, but the same question is why did the brother know for weeks and nobody else knew?
Because maybe that's their relationship. Maybe they were just close.
So,
and he was just feeling them out. They're not boyfriend and girlfriend. He said that's someone he's dating, getting to know.
Okay, so why was that his business to share with anybody then? At that point,
his wife.
Like I said, what if his brother?
You're out of control.
What if his you just said what if they have this type of relationship? Da 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 da. What if that's how things are?
So you keep a secret from your wife. So first of all, you don't tell your wife that you went to dinner with your brother and another woman.
Like I said, I would say it, but okay. So you tell me this: the woman that my brothers, and he said who knows if it's a lie? I don't know if it's a lie that he felt like it was a coincidence or not, right? But he lied about that. But what I'm saying is, how far are we going to go with this? Because it is his brother's girlfriend. What do you think that he's doing with his brother's girlfriend?
It's not about what he's doing with her, but the thing is, obviously, she's in his mind or in his subconscious because he wouldn't be saying her name otherwise for whatever reason.
Right.
And I do agree that what Aunt Chi says, she says it is the dishonesty that is the issue. I agree because Mommy says, no, Saquon. And Aunt Marie says, nephew, it's causing conflict in our home. I'd rather you be upfront and honest. And then Mommy says, the truth is all anyone wants, please. I think the biggest issue is it's not to make an excuse on saying whether he's cheating or not, or, why no one knows why he's thinking of this woman in his sleep. Right. But the fact that you did this and then come to find out, I asked you about it and you lie, it causes distrust. And now it's going to make thoughts run through someone's mind about, okay, well, first of all, why are you lying? And why is this girl in your head like that? And this is going on for weeks that it's happening. Mm-hmm. So I agree with everyone where I think the root issue is he's lying. He's not being honest about it, but you're making excuses for him.
We don't know why he's lying.
It doesn't matter why you're lying. You're lying to your wife. There's no. So you think there's a good excuse to lie to your wife about that?
No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, okay, so you trying to so you trying to tell me that if one of your friends came to you with a secret, right? Or
go ahead. Go ahead.
If they came to you with a secret, a secret, and they said, "Don't tell Saquon," right? And you said something in your sleep, and I'm sitting here wondering, you gonna tell me?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
Oh.
First of all, you would tell me too. You would tell me before it even got to your subconscious dream.
Okay, but I'm not. All right, me and him is two different things. I know what I know that I would have told you. I'm not. Okay. So I'm not saying that he is right in what he's doing.
I know, but you questioning me like it's a surprise that I would tell you.
Well, I am surprised because I felt like if it's something that they ask you not to tell, usually you won't really kind of pass that line.
But if I'm talking about it in my sleep and it's causing some distrust or some curiosity or whatever discord with me and you, then I'm going to have to tell you.
But that's after weeks.
Let them know.
That's after that would be after I brought it up multiple times. The first time
I didn't say after multiple times. I said I would.
For it to necessarily be drilling in me to be causing all of this distrust and everything, I don't think it. You think the first time I would feel like that?
Yes, you're great.
No.
No, but
Not
okay.
like,
Well, listen, what if, okay, my friend told me something, some guy, for example, said some guy she was talking to hit her.
right.
His name was JoJo.
Okay.
In my sleep, I'm like, oh, no, JoJo.
Okay.
You were gonna have a heart attack first night. You're gonna be hitting me with the pillow. Wake up.
Nah, I'm gonna wake you up.
up.
I know I'm gonna wake you up. Like, you good? First, if you doing all of that.
Okay, if I just said mumble, JoJo.
I'm not gonna wake you up.
He's a lie.
You talk in your sleep.
He might wait till the morning. But if you hear me say another man's name in my sleep, hun, it's just gonna raise curiosity, and I'm gonna ask. But what I'm sitting here saying to you is, lying. You don't think I'm gonna ask? It's not just gonna raise curiosity.
I don't know what it's about. It's a dream.
Okay, go ahead. Finish your thought.
So I'm gonna ask what it's about, right?
Correct.
And now what I'm saying is, so you think at my first question of like, hey, you said this name in a dream, you automatically gonna just tell me your friend's secret?
I'll say, yeah. I may not say the secret. I may say, oh, it has something to do with what so-and-so told me. Then after I say that, your nosy butt is going to be like,
I might infer.
You're going to be like, so what did they tell you? And then I'll be like, well, they did tell me, I really shouldn't tell anybody.
Okay, see, no.
I would be, but I'm just saying, I would be honest. So at the end of the day, regardless of the scenario, how you want to break it down, I would still be honest to let you know why I'm saying this name. I'm not going to fake the funk like I don't know who this person that I'm saying is. And that is what's wrong with this guy. So there's no excuse on why he lied. You can't justify, you can't justify why he is lying. Yes, he may have a secret that he's keeping for his brother. However, I'm your wife. Like, I don't care what your brother's doing. Your brother and Lil Clo they could do whatever they want to do, but you're going to tell me the truth. And if I hear you call Chloe again, I'm going to splash you with some water and I'm going to get that out your subconscious in your sleep. Aunt Marie says maybe he wants her, and that could be true too. You never know. And then she also says, niece, you have a very seductive voice like my sister Nettie. This is really deep. Thanks, Aunt Marie. Mommy says, Saquon, really? A passionate lad like you would wake Charmaine up and get the deets. Amen. He sure would. Hey, where's Dame and Letty to weigh in? Maybe they have schoolwork and work.
And so, like she's saying, I might be in it enough to be like, to question things. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm not going to question it, because mm-hmm. I know that I'm going to question it. The whole anger part, maybe I feel like I'd probably be angry if, like, the first time, like, honestly, I feel like the first time you talk in your sleep. So I think the first time you said something, I'd be like, what the heck? Right. So then if it happened again, then I would question it. Now the anger would be like, all right, nah. Later, it would be later for me that
this lady said it was been weeks going on, and he keeps saying it. And then she wasn't even acting angry. She just asked and inferred about it. But then when she finds out about the brother, it's like, yo, my man.
I think like I said, it got something to do with the brother, though.
But I don't care.
I'm not
dating the brother. You're my husband. So I asked you to be honest with me, and for weeks, you keep saying this woman's name and then you lied about it.
All right. So question. You think that she would be satisfied to be like, oh, that's just some girl that
that's step one.
See, that's what I'm saying. But what if it's a secret?
I'm your wife. You don't have secrets.
No, you can't.
You don't have secrets.
He got secrets though.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it's not for you.
That's fine. So
if I'm able to
ruffles in my feather. So let's smoothen my feathers out and spill the beans, bro. Listen, I won't tell if you don't tell. We all have a secret.
That's just like the we were watching the show, right?
Uh-huh.
We were watching a show called The Chi. And in The Chi, basically the character, she has cancer, and the only friend that she has
Oh.
that was willing to go to appointments with her and help her out
That
with certain
she
things.
trusted.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
it's
she
not the
actually
only one
trusted.
willing.
It wasn't the only one willing,
Right.
but actually the one that she actually trusted
Mm-hmm.
was in a relationship with someone else, but she didn't want to tell anybody that she had cancer. So the person that was going with her didn't really know how to necessarily say that to their spouse.
She kept the friend's secret.
Yeah.
But her spouse, and
She ended
when
up
someone's
right.
lying.
You know when
your
somebody's
partner
lying.
is changing up on you and lying. So she got suspicious and she assumed that the wife was cheating on her.
Yeah.
And then she ended up cheating on the wife. So that's the thing. It's just that lying. It's going to breed distrust. It's going to breed disconnect from you.
So what I'm saying,
the thing is, even though that was someone else's secret, she could have said, I really want to tell you. However, I promised so-and-so I wouldn't say anything. It's their secret to tell. Like, you can be honest and say that, and the person may not like it, but they have to respect that honesty. At least you're not saying, oh, nothing's going on, I'm just working late. You know what I'm saying?
And then you just keep saying the name in the sleep.
No, you ain't gonna keep saying the name in the sleep. No, that's where you're wrong.
But you get what I'm
keep
saying?
Saying the name in the sleep.
Because I think that whatever.
Okay, so do you guys think? Okay, seriously, sorry to cut you off. Do you guys think someone saying a different person's name in their sleep for weeks is innocent? Yay or nay? I'm just asking. I just want to vote. For me personally,
do you think they're innocent?
Like, do you think it's innocent? Like, his thoughts about that woman or whoever you're talking about, like thinking about that much. Do you think it's innocent?
It can be.
For weeks.
It can be.
Unless you
you ever, I mean, projects, work, tests, that happens to people.
You never heard that happen to nobody where they were saying something for weeks.
People that's working on stuff and it's like they have anticipation building up for stuff they do.
Okay.
You're not okay. I mean, you talking to me like it's not possible. You saying it to me like it's not possible. It's not whether you do it or not. It's not whether you do it or not.
But you wouldn't assume innocence.
Like, yes, I would
in the beginning. But then after weeks, you'd be like, nah.
But like you said though, of course, yes, the lying gonna breed that. The lying act does breed that, but it's not to say that you're doing something wrong.
I mean, true. That's true. But I just feel like it may not even be that he's doing. I'm not saying he's not doing. I mean, that he is doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying he needs to be honest with himself and with his wife on why Clo is stuck in his mind. Because it ain't just because it's the brother's secret. I'm going to tell you that. Y'all
you don't know.
How old are they? They're too grown for him to be trying to act like that. No.
I mean, I don't know.
Mommy says no. She does not think it's innocent. Aunt Marie says HE hockey sticks. No. And Mommy says not at all. And the truth ain't in that brother. Nah, kid.
She's 27 and he's 34.
He's way too old. Oh, he is 34. Keeping brother broke. Oh, no, sir. No. Mm-mm. Nope.
Wait. You was about to say he's 34 keeping bro secrets? That's what you was about to say?
But like feeling like for what you're saying, keeping his secret so much that he's in his sleep. Chloe.
But we don't know his mental capacity. It's people that sleepwalk.
You making too many excuses for him.
I'm being serious.
If he sleepwalk, if he talked in his sleep all the time, then I would say, all right, I understand why it may have slipped once.
Yeah, I guess we do got to question that. This is normal.
Why you're out of control?
Like I said,
I don't know why you're on his defense.
We already know I wouldn't work like this. We know I wouldn't do it like this. I wouldn't
work like this. You wouldn't work like this. Clearly, our guest on the podcast wouldn't work like this. Most normal, average people would not work like that and operate like that.
Not work like what?
You just said you wouldn't work like that. Now you're gonna say work like what?
Nah.
Listen.
Guys, this is what all I'm saying is.
Yeah, Auntie BB too. No, I would have a problem. What you saying?
After a while, I would have a problem too. But all I'm saying is, Why we gotta automatically say that the guy is not innocent? He doing something wrong. He too old to be keeping bro secrets.
He is. For that deep, where you saying the brother's girlfriend's name.
He can't talk in his sleep.
He can talk in his sleep. Not about Chloe. Goo, wakey. And then that's another thing. She should have woke him up straight then and there, because when you wake up right after you're dreaming, you remember that part. You don't just forget the dream until later in the day. So I'm gonna wake it up, buddy. You know why you're dreaming about Chloe.
And that's why I think so. But let's see if that's why. I don't even know if that's what they talk about. Marie says, listen, you got two heavy hitters on Marie and Nettie. Stop it. I'm coming to your door on the next play. My G says, I'm straight up honest woman that always talk in my sleep. I'm a straight up honest woman that always talks in my sleep. But Poppy has nothing to worry about. Living your truth.
Right. And that's on Chi-Chi. She's getting to the bottom line. It's because he lied. That's where the distrust came from.
That's why he's talking in his sleep. I'm telling you, it's something about holding that.
Exactly. So tell the truth. This truth will set you free.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
I've been saying that this whole time, haven't I, guys? Tell the truth to your wife.
Yes, I mean, he does need to, but I'm just saying that's why it's to the point of him talking in his sleep. My G says Saquon dude lied to his honey dip. So he gets a nod, kid, boy, bounce.
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing is don't lie. Like, it can be innocent, and it can be something that, sorry, you look blurry. Okay. And it can be something that really is like, okay, I'm keeping a secret for somebody else, but
I'm the blurry one.
Yeah. But it's like, if you're gonna lie, Craig, then it's gonna be a problem. And everybody knows lying causes issues within any relationship. And so it's like, especially as your wife or husband, or, I should trust you. Right. I should be able to come to you and know. And like she said, she never assumed he, did she say it? Maybe I'm thinking of a different thing. But I think she said she didn't have like trust issues with him beforehand. But it's just the fact that, like, okay, you're doing this over weeks. I'm asking you about it. You're brushing it off. And then you're also trying to minimize my concern, like it's nothing and like it's not a big deal, when you know you're lying. So don't try to make me look crazy or feel like I'm in the wrong when you know it's truly you.
Yeah.
And I thank you, Mom. Please like and subscribe this video, family. We love you all.
Yes, please. If you're enjoying the video so far, please like and give us a thumbs up if you're on Facebook.
Yes, please. Oh, so this makes me think then. Okay, this is in his sleep. And he made a good point. It's like, can you get mad at somebody for what they don't have control over? Because he didn't, like, when you're sleeping, you can't control what you say.
Right.
So I understand that aspect of it. And it's like, I'm not even necessarily all the way mad. I'm a little bothered. Not mad because you can't control what you say in your sleep, but you lied about it.
Yeah.
So now, what if you're in your woken state and your partner calls you someone else's name?
In a woken state?
You're awake.
If you're awake and that happens?
Like, so you guys are just talking and you're like, oh, yeah, okay, Crystal, see you later.
Yeah. Huh? I mean.
Now, you called me because you keep leaning back like Fat Joe. You've called me like your sister's names before, accidentally. Hold on. Mommy says, I love your shirt, son. What does my beautiful daughter say? Oh, it says, I am that red. It's a Delta shirt.
Yeah. She ain't reciprocating today.
What?
I said you're not reciprocating today.
Oh, and I was looking at mine. It's just wrinkled. So yeah. So you've called me like your sister's names by accident. Like, we may be talking, like having a conversation about them, or just talk to them or something. So you may accidentally call me that. So that, no problem. You never called me anybody else's name. But I think I would look at you a little crazy. It depends. It just depends. She said, you mean our sorority. So what do you guys think about if your partner calls you the wrong name?
Yeah, so me, I would just, I don't know. Cause like I said, like you said, I've done it before, but like my sisters or something like that.
Right.
I don't know what I would do. It depends. It depends on what the name is, maybe.
Yeah, I think it depends. Like if we're watching something or if we just had like a conversation about something, like if there's something fresh there and you accidentally call me something I know is like, oh, it's from this conversation.
Right.
Okay. But if you just like, oh yeah, all right, love you, Annabelle, like
nah, that's unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Because who's Annabelle and why do you love her?
Yeah. That's like muscle memory. Like, why that name come after that?
Yeah, it was too smooth.
How many times you be saying that?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, nah. Especially, so me, most of the people we associate with, I mean, there are males, but it's mostly females for the most. So if you mention the male name that I never heard, especially saying love you like that, then I'm gonna be like, what?
Yeah, it's gonna, give it. I think you'd feel away. Like I don't think you would jump to anger, but you would feel away. Like you would be like, "Whoa, who's that?" And
because you already get me with the date to the ice skating rink that I never been to. I never been ice skating, and you
went
swear
ice
that
with me for the first time ever, and he just doesn't remember.
I never been ice skating.
Yes, he has.
I would know if I've been ice skating.
We went. It was in Tucson. I tell you the same story. My story is consistent.
Yeah, it's very consistent. But I know I haven't been ice skating.
Yeah,
I'm 100% sure that I never been.
A few times. He's just blocking out the memory because he didn't do the best job.
I never been ice skating.
Aunt Chichi says that would be very weird to me. We would need to have a conversation. Definitely.
Yeah, it got to be a conversation after that, because I'll be like, so like if you say love you, Jeff, I'm like,
Jeff.
So who's Jeff?
Yeah, no, that would just be so weird.
My G says Poppy did that to us when he was on the phone with TT Negra, and it hurt my feelings, but we talked it out, and he did not mean to hurt me. He was giving me the phone and called me Betty, his ex-wife.
Oh, that one. That's a good one. What if someone calls you their ex's name?
Yeah.
See how I was crushed. That would be very hurtful. Yeah. How would you say that was like years into the relationship, or was that like kind of early on?
Yeah, that's a good question. That is a good question. And did Betty pass away?
I don't know. I don't think Betty was. I think Betty was alive.
Oh, so
I mean, I don't know if she's alive now, but I think I don't know.
So I mean, hey, I'm just wondering if because that could be something, but because absolutely not. From my mother.
Mommy said,
wow, and that is tough. Aunt Cheesy said that. What's your mom said? Yes, after.
That
she passed.
That they've been together for years. Maybe?
Oh, that it was after they've been together. But how long after y'all been? Are you saying that was after y'all? I mean, it gotta be after they.
Well, yeah, but Mom, was it years or was it like in the beginning? Sorry. Oh, Betty has since passed.
Okay. So it could be that.
Like Betty
think about
took over?
No.
Like no. She
like if somebody no, well, I think his mind could have jogged because maybe he was talking to his sisters about something or whatever.
That correlated to like just reminded him of something.
Yeah, it was when my brother passed away.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's probably like reminiscing about stuff like that. And it just was in his head.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, yeah, because I don't see that being intentional from Poppy or anything like that. So yeah, but that would definitely be a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
And I think it's great. One thing that Mommy did say though is that they were able to, talk it out and get to an understanding and stuff. And even though she was still hurt, they were able to have communication, which is key. So I think if you're significant other calls you by someone else's name, like especially I think it's one thing, it's like, okay, you did it once. But if someone's making a little trend out of this, I would really, really then start. It would start raising even more questions for me.
Right. So you saw her at funeral. Oh wait, so she wasn't.
Oh, okay. So okay, gotcha. So Betty was at the funeral. Okay, yeah. So yeah. I mean, yeah, and sometimes seeing old flames, especially someone you were married to or with for a while, can bring up, just either unresolved feelings or thoughts or, like just things like that. So it's nothing that's could be deep or serious, but
I gotta take my answer back.
what?
I thought Betty passed away.
She did, but it wasn't at that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you thought Betty was gone when Weller passed?
Yeah, when he like mixed the names up.
Oh, okay.
So that's like I thought it was like maybe after that, but I don't think me seeing somebody old flame gonna make me switch names.
Yeah, but you don't know what's going on through somebody's head or
right
or whatever.
See, but then that's where you question what is the thought.
Right, and then hopefully when they had the conversation,
then that came about.
It came about.
Right.
And Aunt Marie says, Nisha, you have a tough mother. Amen to that. The best out
there. She does. She said, Poppy never.
Okay.
Poppy never does anything intentionally to hurt me, thank God. Definitely, I don't think he does.
Yeah. But yeah, so I I mean, and that if that was like also the first time ever that happened and stuff, it's just like you'll still be hurt, but you can have a conversation and move past it. So yeah, I don't know, because I guess no one intentionally calls somebody by the wrong name.
No,
like, it's
never.
Always a slip up.
Exactly, it's always going to be a slip up, regardless of what they were thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
It would be tough.
Yeah,
it would be tough.
And I guess the biggest thing is like because it's a slip up, it's just kind of that communication, figuring out the why, and then also like dealing with the hurt of, well, dang, like you called me someone else's name, whether it's a friend, an ex, like whoever. It's like, well, why did you forget my name? So yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. It's just communication, and then also dealing with like your feelings are going to be hurt because it's like, what the heck?
Yeah, man, thinking about it, it's like that goes pretty deep though, because it's like the way I think, I start analyzing too much.
Oh yeah, you'd be all in your head. You'd be a mess, a wreck.
I just want to know, because I'd be like, so what would you think about that much? Because I go off how I would do it. Like if I called you the wrong name, it's literally like the first syllable or something like that. It's never the whole name or something like that.
Oh yeah, because Charmaine.
Yeah, it's like usually that first syllable and I catch myself and switch.
Yeah, that's true.
We all get along, and her mother Judy cooked fish for us years, but before she died, right, B. Oh.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Yeah. So, oh man,
what?
I don't want to do another topic because other topics are good, and I feel like it may extend too long.
What, another reading?
Yes. Yeah, we had a good one for next week. And I don't want to read it now. Yeah, so maybe we'll just we have the cards.
Where are the cards?
Right here. Okay, maybe we'll just do a card reading.
All right.
Save that for later.
And if you don't know and you haven't been on when we do these cards are called 52 questions before marriage or moving in. They look like such. They're pretty.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Basically, we got them though from marriage counseling, and they're really good to just always use here and there. We haven't done them for a while, so that's actually good. Now that we got something in the oven, it's actually the best time to do it. They say when you going through new stuff and life changes, it's great to go through these cards and just go through the questions to see if your partner has changed.
Yeah, so this will be good. Okay, pick a card, any card.
Hush your mouth and fish for who? Laugh out loud, be your mess, love you. All right, pick a card, man. Pick a card.
Okay. What are the challenges in your relationship with your in-laws? Oh boy. Just kidding. Uh, um honestly, none. Well, yeah, I don't have like challenges. I feel like, let me think. Let me actually sit back and think, because I honestly can't think of anything. But let me see. Let me see what Mama J does that works. I'm just kidding. Is there any challenges you would think
The challenges in your relationship
with your in-laws? Nothing. Honestly, nothing for me.
Yeah, nothing in my relationship. Yeah.
Yeah. That's such a blessing. Like, we both have good relationships with our in-laws. Like, I can call his mom, his stepdad, his siblings, anybody, and saying, and we can just talk with them without each other being present. And if we have issues or anything, they always give an open listening ear, non-biased opinions. Mommy's a little biased towards me, but for the most part, she tries to give non-biased opinions. But both sides, like, we're really, really blessed. Actually, that's like a true blessing, and we're both very grateful for that, because especially as we're having a child, it's great because our families also get along with each other. And it's just like that tribe, that family unit that you would want, where everyone can just be there and have a good time together, love each other, and just have positive energy, and it just feel good. So so we're actually, I'm very blessed. We're very blessed.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's
no challenges.
Pretty much no challenges for us.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What's the other question? Why you didn't say this one?
Because it was too simple. Well, you can read it though.
Okay. The other part of the question was, what is there to admire about your partner's relationship with his or her family members?
So I admire, through everything, the ups and the downs, that you guys always find a way to come back together.
Mm-hmm.
And when you are together through the ups and the downs, it's just like the dynamic of the family. It's still like a good time. It's still a whole bunch of laughs and fun, and it's just like, that even though you guys are growing and you're moving apart, everyone's getting, not everyone, but your sister's getting married, other sisters get jobs, TJ graduated high school and he's working and stuff. It's like you guys can always call each other and talk and ask for advice and vent to each other. So I really admire that. I think that it's just a special relationship to see you guys still be close. Even though you go through, like, just normal people, like, we all go through our issues.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's like, that's still family. And, it's like, you guys know that. So.
Right. So for me, I think I'd say, what I admire the most, I'd say, about your family is, I feel like, for the most part, I'd say that y'all put each other first. Like, so even once it gets to like me and then other people, y'all come first, like, still amongst y'all. Like, if that makes sense.
You say I don't put you first?
No, not like that. But your mom or your brother or Poppy always gonna put you first, or y'all put, like, y'all got, y'all that just that home, y'all gonna put each other first all the time. You get what I'm saying? That doesn't break, if that makes sense. My family, it could break sometimes. We all could get past things, but I think that it could break sometimes. That's why I do admire that when I see that. It has its ups and its downs. It has its ups and its downs. But I do think that's something that I can admire.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it comes with flaws, but everything comes with flaws. Either way, I think 'cause the other side comes with flaws too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's just family. Like, no family's perfect.
No,
Everybody's going to have their pros and their cons. And you can look at any family, and from the outside looking in, they may look picture perfect. But when you in the inside, they crazy. So it's
yeah,
just like one thing that I've just learned about life in general is it's such a beautiful thing to, like, so I love traveling, meeting new people, and just experiencing new things, because you can take things that you like and that you don't like.
right.
You see things that work and you're like, oh, okay, I would love to implement that with my family, or, try this way to handle things. And then you see things that are like, oh, well, no, that wasn't really the best way to handle it. That's something that maybe you see a little bit of your own family or your own self in that. But from the outside looking in, you can see it's not the best, and you can make a change,
Right.
or just say it's something that you really want to make sure that you avoid.
Yeah.
So
You learn it. It's just a learning process. To be honest with you,
exactly.
it's a learning process. Like you said, it doesn't make one side better than the other. It's not like, oh, the grass green over here or anything like that.
Right.
But yeah, it's a learn. I think it helps you. I think seeing it like that just help us grow. Like when I think about those type of things, just like this conversation, reflecting on this type of thing, like now when we have our child, it makes me want to say, all right, well, I need to have these things checked off on the list on how me and my child have a relationship and things like that.
Exactly. Yeah. So a few comments. Miss Michelle says that is a blessing.
Yes, thank you.
I say Aunt Michelle. Everybody's aunt in here. Mommy says they are loving and always there for each other. Aunt Marie says that's a true family passed down from the great Arnold Singleton, R.I.P. my grandfather. Mommy says please like and subscribe, family. Auntie Bibi says amen, sis. Marie. And then Mommy says, so right, Sister Marie, love ya. So yeah. So guys, I guess to wrap this up, underlying message for today's podcast is don't lie. Be honest, tell the truth. No matter what, like just be honest, because one thing when we did go to marriage counseling, one of our counselors told us, they were like, every decision you make is either bringing you and your partner closer together or further apart.
True.
And so if you actually sit back and think like, man, is this bringing us closer together or further apart? Then you can say like, okay, is it worth it? And it's not. If it's bringing you guys further apart, is it really worth it? Especially if that's someone who you want to be with for the rest of your life. Why would you want to grow apart when you want to be together forever? That's number one. Number two is communication. So everyone is human. We all make mistakes, on the wrong name and things of that nature. But the most important thing in that case is to make sure you communicate how you feel. And if you're the person who hurt someone else, make sure you're communicating as well, and also being sensitive. And Mommy says, love you all.
Love you all. Love you too.
Love you. Love ya.
Same to you, Auntie Bibi. Marie says, be real. Remember one thing, we are family. Amen. Yes, we are. My G says, don't hold grudges. Family is a blessing. Give thanks. Yes.
And that's a huge thing. It's like, don't hold on to grudges. Forgive, move forward, because it not only gives that person peace, but it gives you peace to just let go, move forward in love and light and joy.
Yeah.
And just be happy. Who wants to be angry all the time?
Nobody.
Not I.
Nobody.
Not I said the fly, not me said the bee.
Nope. I hope like we do all the time. I just hope that tonight's because it was pretty cool. The last couple podcasts we had was really good conversation, and I've been enjoying it. So I hope that everything we doing here is helping other people,
right?
And we could, because we do it. It's actually helped our relationship grow a lot.
Definitely.
So I do hope that the topics that we cover are helping relationships grow and just even us grow personally,
Right.
personal development. I do hope that it is helping.
Yeah. And yeah, I agree. I think you can learn anything from other people's situations
Yes.
or your own situations. And so just finding the learning jewel within that situation is key,
Right.
just to making your own relationships better.
Yes, and thank y'all coming every week because we
Yes.
definitely learn a lot from you guys.
Definitely. Yes. We love your feedback. We love your guys' thought processes. We love seeing different thought processes because, you know, it's not just black or white. It's not
No.
always just one way is right. You know, sometimes we all have opinions.
Yeah.
And we're all supposed to.
Pretty much.
So it's like, it's great to hear everyone's opinion. And it just shows how different we all are, but yet we can still have great conversation, laugh,
yes.
have an enjoyable time. I think that's something that's missing in our society. People are very stern on their beliefs, and if you don't agree with them, then some people just feel like they have to delete you from Facebook, block you, or not, they can't talk to you. And I just think that we're not all supposed to be the same.
Yes. It's healthy to share and it's healthy to listen.
Exactly. So with that being said, please make sure you guys have liked, subscribed, and follow us on Facebook at the Powertrip Podcast, Instagram, and what else? YouTube.
Yeah, subscribe, like this video if you haven't already. If you're on Facebook, give us a thumbs up.
Yes.
Man, like our page on Facebook if you haven't. And next week, if you get the text, share with a friend. Let's try to make this grow a little bit. And just get more conversation going because it's always great. And go ahead.
I was going to say, if you guys have any constructive criticism or feedback, we'd love to hear it. We have gotten a lot on. Chichi gave us a lot of great tips.
Which we didn't forget.
No, we didn't forget. And we are going to start implementing them and have a few surprises for you guys. So thank you. Love you all.
Yes. And if you guys have anything you want us to talk about anonymously, you can send it to our email, thepowertrippodcast@gmail.com.
Yes. With that being said, good night.
Good night, people.